Hello, everyone. I'm Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and today is Thursday, July something. What is the date today? July 22nd, 2021. I feel like this week has just been crazy. How are you guys? I'm so excited to be here. For whatever reason, it seems like last week on Thursday, just a week ago, was forever ago. Like, I don't know why, but it seems like last Thursday was a really long time ago. So I feel very disconnected from you, and I am really happy to be here to catch up with you guys a little bit. So, hello. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Friends Thursday. And thank you so much for being here with me today. I really, really appreciate it. Hello, Tammy S. Hello, Carla. Hello, Sue. Hello, Karen. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Robin. Sharon. Hi. Hello, April. It's hot in Arizona, says Sue. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Lori from Iowa. You're not too far from me. Let me see. Valeria, hello. Hello, Morgan. Happy Thursday to you too. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello from steamy Tennessee. Hello, Janet. Hello, Teresa Morris. Hello, Deanna. I am sad saying goodbye to my daughter and grandkids. They are going back to Denver. Oh, that's so hard, Valeria. It's always hard to say goodbye. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Cassie. Hello, Janet. Just got my Happy Little Stitch Shop box, and I'm working on my hexies. Lori, please be sure that you share. I want to see how those hexies, turn out. Hello, Gayleen. Hello, Kim. Hello, Laura. Valeria, thank you so much. You are so sweet to do that each week. I really, really appreciate it. It's getting me choked up. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you, Valeria. Lori just started EPP and I love it. I have not EPP'd. Well, no, I can't say that I really truly have. So let me know how that goes and how you like it, because that is something that I don't have in my arsenal. That is not a skill that I possess. I haven't received my box yet. No, she just meant package. She didn't get her stitchy box yet. Her Happy Little Stitch box with Joy, she didn't get that yet because they're being mailed today. And I purposely mailed them all at the same time so that nobody would get theirs ahead of time. So she just meant that she got her box full of her order that she got. So yeah, keep it a secret. So your stitch boxes, that's a good segue into your Happy Little Stitch box with Joy. For all of you who ordered that, thank you so much, number one, for supporting the specialty boxes that we do. I really, really appreciate that. And like I posted yesterday, I'm nerve-sighted. I'm nervous and excited. Like, I'm so excited to get them to you. I'm really excited about what's inside the box, but I'm nervous because I really hope that you guys like them. So I'm like, I'm really nervous. I'm anxious to hear what you guys think, and I hope that you like it, and I hope you think the project is fun. And Beverly, I think, did a great job, and I so appreciate her collaborating with us again and doing this special design that's only available for our Happy Little Stitch Shop community, which I'm really excited about, being able to offer you exclusive stuff. But I'm also nervous. So I really, really, really hope you guys like it. And I'm also very excited that they are done and out the door, because we have been cutting. Last week we were cutting, the week before, like as soon as the fabric arrived, we started cutting. And then finally this week I was like, oh, for the love of Peter, we got to get this box out the door. Like, it's starting to drive me crazy. We have to get this box out the door. So then we just like started cutting in overdrive, and really, like, I didn't post really much at all yesterday. I was kind of off of social media, taking that time to just get those boxes cut and get them packaged up and get them shipped. So there's a little bit of a, it's done. We got them all out the door. I'm super excited about it. So all of them All of them shipped today. So they are on the way to you. You should have gotten shipment notification probably last night. So, and they're on the way now. They're out the door. So I'm excited, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. So once you get them, give it maybe a couple weeks just to be safe. So not next week, but maybe the following week, you could start to share your thoughts and post your thoughts about it. I tried EPP when my youngest had to be home for school last spring. Remember, mine goes around the world. Oh, I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't this time. Hopefully it'll come soon. Your hair looks extra glamorous today. Really, Karen? Thank you. Thank you so much. I actually did it today instead of throwing it up in a ponytail. That's usually my daily look. Oh, stop it. We will love it. I hope so. There's like a lot of pressure in putting together those boxes, or at least I feel like there is, because I really want you guys to be happy with, what you're getting from our shop. Like, that's important to me through the aspect of customer service and through the products that you get and how it's packaged and all of that. But then when you're putting together a specialty box, I really want you to be happy with it. Like, genuinely, I'm not just saying that. So I really do hope that you love it. We are going to love it, says Sharon. I wanted one, but held back. Thought I got enough for this order, but plans are to start getting them soon. Oh, good. Jenny, thank you so much, Jenny, for the super chat. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Every time I see your name, I want to say Vita. So sorry. I was like, Jenny, Vita. Thank you very, very much for that. Now your numbers in the computer they do. Oh my gosh, Tammy, that is no joke. Even my daughter, who has been helping me out a lot this week in the shop, she said, oh, so now we don't have like hundreds of orders to fill. I said, no, it's back down to 0, which hopefully it won't stay that way for long. But it's the stuff that's kind of hangs out there for a while that always throws me off. So my numbers do look normal again, and that is very satisfying. Valeria, Angela, do you still have the kit for the quilt behind you with the trees? I think I have one left, Valeria. Just one. It's called Let It Snow. So you should go snag it if you want it. It's called Let It Snow Quilt Kit by Heather Peterson. And I think there is one left out there. Jane, it does. I was just thinking it looked longer. Does it look longer? This is as long as it has been since my older kids were little. And my daughters often see pictures of me with them when they were little, and my hair was like super, super long. It was longer than this even. It was a few inches longer than this. And they say, oh, can you grow your hair out again? Because my hair was really, really short. Like just a couple years ago, my hair was short, short, short. And then they talked me into growing it out again. So now it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Sam, hello. So glad that huge job is done for you. Me too. But you guys, more stuff keeps arriving every single day. And I have brand new stuff that I just got into the system this morning. We had a slight mishap in the shop, which caused a little excitement. And thankfully, nobody was hurt. That we had to fix. And so, but I got it all into the system, and stuff is arriving daily right now. It's crazy, but so exciting. So exciting. Tammy, EPP, English paper piecing. Tammy S, gotcha. Please, I want, yes, find it on the website, Valeria. Let It Snow. It is Vita when I am on my phone. It's Jenny. Compromised email. When I am on iPad, it's Vita. When I'm the same person. Yes, you're one of those people with multiple names. I'm the same way when my OCD gets an over, right? And as Sandy would tell us, it all started with the days of the week underwear from years and years ago. That's where our OCD began. Martha, that's great. As soon as I saw your post on the Joy Box, I knew it was going to be short time before you mailed it. Yes. And so I took a break for supper last night, and then we got right back to it, and we just got those mailed out. It's good. It's good. It's good. Oh, you got it. You got it. Let me see. Sharon, more stories for your book. Hi, Angela and friends. Hi, Kim. Mishap in the shop. You need to talk to HR about. Oh my gosh, it's no joke, Sam. Do you want to hear the story? I was debating about telling you or not telling you because I don't I don't want to every week have a story that's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But I did not see that one coming for sure. Good, Valeria. I'm so glad. Hi, Sandy. Wahoo! I made it to my new home, and you're all moved in. Congratulations! I'm so happy for you. Exactly, because I had those two, and they couldn't be out of order. I agree. They could not be out of order. The days of the week, anything. Otherwise, your whole day is thrown off. That's the way it was for me. Okay, so today we're working in the shop. My daughter finished her class, my oldest daughter. So she finished her class last week, which, hallelujah, that class is done. The whole family felt a sense of relief once she turned in her final assignment for that class. And so she has been able to help out more this week in the shop, which she really enjoys doing in between her mowing lawns and, trying to fit in normal kid summer stuff like going to the pool and going to the library and getting a bunch of books and reading. And she loves to read. Oh my gosh. Sometimes we have to tell her, stop reading. And so she's been helping out a lot in the shop, which has been really helpful for me. And so today we were trying to get Songbook into the system for you because it arrived yesterday and I wanted to get it all into the system before the live today. So we were working on that. So I would enter it into the system. She would take the bolts and she'd put them on the shelf. And so we're going through the system. All of a sudden I hear a crash and I'm like, ugh, and I turn around and one of our entire shelving units full of yardage had tipped over and she was under it. And so luckily she was on the floor. So it didn't she did say that it hit her head a little bit, but she was fine. Like she's totally fine. So don't anybody worry about it because she's totally fine. But that's exactly my concern when I looked back and saw it. And I was like, oh, are you okay? Are you okay? And she goes, I'm fine. I'm everything, I'm not hurt. I'm totally fine. I think she was just frustrated that it happened. But, we researched these shelves. I did, in order to make sure that we had shelves that were going to be super stable, knowing that I have a little one running around here. Thank God it wasn't her because it would have crushed her. And these shelves are very, very stable. And so I have no explanation for what happened. And neither does my oldest. She's like, I have no idea how that happened. But we got a hole in our wall. All of the product was totally fine. And we got it all set up again and put back to normal. But it was quite an experience, which then, in my mind is leading me to, okay, we've got a lot of stuff that we're trying to squeeze into this house. And so, it's part of our next phase of planning is we have to find space for sure. Hello, Brandy. So glad that you are here. Hello, Jenny. I'm glad you're here too. Songbook, April. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yes, Songbook. Oh, I'm so excited for Songbook, but so sorry about your daughter. Glad she's okay. Yes, me too. That had to have been scary. It probably freaked out my littlest the most. She kept saying she was a little tearful, and then because it was a lot of excitement and it, you could see that something had happened, and so it was very visual to her. And she kind of started to get a little tearful. And I said, it's okay. Everybody's okay. But then she kept asking questions. What happened in the shop, Mama? What happened in the shop? I'm like, well, this is what happened. So excited for Songbook. Yes. Is this the same with? No, this is a different one. So the dishwasher was my middle daughter, and this is my oldest. So glad she's okay. Me too. Thank goodness your daughter is okay. And sorry about the hole in the wall. Yeah, it'll be fine. I did not get Songbook. I'm sad to see everybody work on it. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. They are gone and I'm so sad. Oh, Valeria, I'm sending you big virtual hugs. I know how hard that can be, saying goodbye to family. Glad she's fine. Oh, but wait. What? Yes, death by fabric, right? She was buried under bolts of fabric. So glad your girly is okay. Me too. Sharon is funny. Today, my Bernina arrived just in time before my husband left. It's extremely heavy. Oh, good. So he was able to get it unpacked and set up for you. Time for the add-on. Songbook is so pretty. Songbook is gorgeous. And so do you want to just start there? Let me show you Songbook. And I even, okay, so my daughter, because she's been in the shop more and helping out, she is like finding likes, different things that she really is drawn to and really, really likes. And so I pulled a couple of them because she's pretty excited about it. And one of them is her favorite Songbook yardage. So I pulled it to show you guys. So let's talk about Songbook then, because everybody's very excited about it. It is gorgeous. Like so much prettier in person than I thought it was going to be. And some of you guys are so on the ball because I had just finished entering the last bolt into the system and I got an order for like 6 yards of Songbook yardage. So for anybody who is doing the Guiding Stars quilt along with us, I would recommend that you snag your Songbook yardage as soon as you can, because I really feel like it is not, it's going to go fast. And I don't want you guys to be without yardage. So this is I want to view the picture. This is the Guiding Stars quilt along that we are doing, featuring the Songbook yardage by Fancy That Design House. It's gorgeous. All of those panels have different hymn verbiage on it. We called it, you guys, when we had our new release party and we featured this Songbook collection, we called it. Everybody was so excited about this collection and they were like, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. You guys are the ones who said, let's do a Guiding Stars quilt along. And I jumped on board with it because I thought it was gorgeous too. It clearly had a special meaning for a lot of people because of the hymns that are referenced in this collection. And so we, the Happy Little Stitch Shop community, totally called how great this collection was going to be. Many, many eons ago, we called it. Angela, glad she didn't get seriously hurt. Every time we have meetings at work, we have safety moments. I think it may never need to become a practice at your home. I know. Although she wasn't doing anything wrong. Like it was just some freak thing that happened. I don't even understand what happened. But yes, we have to figure out safety stuff. Do you know how much yardage we need for the back? So that's what I was just going to figure out because I meant to figure it out ahead of time. So it's a 73 by 88 inch quilt is what it finishes at, the Guiding Stars. So 73 by 88. Five and a half. You need 5.5. So this person got 6 just to be safe, but 5.5 will do it for backing for Guiding Stars. So Guiding Stars, we are starting that quilt along. We're probably, okay, so it's due, the last I heard from Moda is it's due to arrive at Moda. They're thinking I'm going to have it within the next 2 weeks. So that's what they told me. So I'll either get it next week or I'll get it the following week. So that'll be into August. So then I think we're just going to have to start it in September. So that's the game plan because there were some delays. We were supposed to get it a while ago. I think I had it slated to start in August because I was giving it a little bit of extra time anyway. But I think we're going to have to push it back and start in September. And so 5.5 yards of backing is what you will need. How much will we need for the backing? 5.5 yards. I'm assuming we just need backing fabric or binding also. Binding is included in the kit. So everything for quilt top and binding should be in the kit along with pattern. All you need is backing. But I don't know that I would even wait for the kit. I mean, if you want to chance it, then feel free. But I would grab it while you can. Hello, Renee. So glad you are here. Yes, how much for the backing for our Guiding Stars? So 5.5 yards. Where was I that I missed this? I don't know, Valeria. Are you signed up for Guiding Stars? I feel like you might be, but I don't have my list in front of me, so I can't tell you right now. Angela, do I need to go online and order what I requested of Songbook? I will work with you on that. So don't go online and order it because I've kept yours separate, everything that you requested, so I didn't put it online. So I will work with you on that, and I wanted to make sure that I had the correct amounts and stuff like that. I have it all in my list, and I was going to contact you either all separate so that yours would be safe. What happened to your daughter? Oh, we had a fabric shelf that fell over, but she is okay. She did not get hurt, Valeria. All them safety stand downs in the marine. I know. We need to, I mean, I just didn't. But again, it was just like a freak thing. I think what we're probably going to have to do. So each of these carts has wheels on them so that we could move them, which it ends up being moved because it's too heavy with all the fabric on it. You can't roll it anywhere. And I think that's what happened. The wheel broke underneath it. Like, I don't understand how these, I mean, I think that the wheels go in there and they assume that the weight of the thing is going to keep the wheel in it, but there's nothing like securing the wheel into the hole in the bottom of the shelving legs. And so the wheel came out. Like, I think she was putting a bolt in and the shelf was wiggling a little bit. And then the wheel, it was not one of the locking wheels. So two of the wheels on either corner lock, but this was a non-locking wheel. And so then the wheel just went like this and then the shelf tipped. So we're going to remove the wheels and we're going to put coasters under them instead. So that was what was decided today after that happened. Kim, oh, perfect. Thanks, April. My first time live. Hello, Sherry. Welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. Valeria, Jane. Okay, thanks. Mary, better late than never. Hello, Mary. So glad you're here. Yes, we could anchor them to the wall, and we might need to do that. Yes, I was very glad, Valeria, that she was okay. I think she felt bad, and my husband and I just kept saying, we just want you, we're just glad you're okay. So don't worry about it. Christmas vintage quilt, embroidery tips. I have never embroidered before and I am really struggling. Oh no. You are safety lady. You got this. I am safety lady. Especially with my kids around. We don't want anything like that to happen again. So we're going to have to figure that out. Rose, embroidery tips. Sharon, do you have any tips for Rose or anybody else out there who's doing the vintage Christmas? I have not done my embroidery yet on that quilt, but I know some of you have. Do you have any tips that you can share? Tammy, there is no specific backing for the quilt. You can pick whatever you like. So let me share with you Songbook. Pre-cuts are not here yet. I have only received yardage. I also have not received hand towels or any of the other little notions. I've only received yardage. So yardage is now in the system. Okay, first up, and I haven't even unwrapped any of these. First up is the hem panel, and this one is in a color that's called, oh, I wish I could remember. It's kind of like a sagey color, and I can't remember what it's called. I feel like it's called Glory Skies, maybe. Something like that. This will to admit, but I'm just not planning to do the embroidery part. I have actually debated the same thing, Kim. So I need to figure that out. Jenny, Lori Holt videos are all you need to embroider for embroidery. Oh, that's a good idea. You can search for I should watch that, and then maybe I could help you. Hello, Marcella. So glad that you are here. Okay, so here's the first panel from embroidery or from Songbook by Fancy That Design House. This is the hem panel in the color, I think it's Glory Skies, but I'm not positive. And then the same panel is also available. I think this one is called Midnight, maybe. So this same panel comes in 3 color options. The first one is kind of a sagey. This one's kind of a gray and navy colorway. And then the last one is multi. So it comes in all the colors. Super pretty. So these panels are in the shop. For those of you who reserved Praise's quilt kit, the patterns are on the way to me. So as soon as I get those patterns, then I can get those cut up and I'll send invoices out for that. But I know that I have a bunch of people who ordered the Praise's quilt kit. I just want you to know, yes, the yardage is here, but the pattern is not here yet. So once the pattern arrives, then I can get everything together and invoice you for that. Yes, Sharon, that's what I would tend to do. I would just do some, just back stitching for all of that embroidery stuff. It's really easy, just hard to explain. My go-to is YouTube. Gorgeous. Dove. Morning. Yes, Dove is the name. Finally off the phone with father-in-law. Oh, Kara. Can I order 5.5 yards? Yes, you should be able to order 5.5. You do 5 1 yard and then 1 1/2 yard. All right. This one is called Bud and Bloom, I think. And it's called Sweet Marmalade is the name of the color. This comes in. I tried to pull, I didn't even get all of the colors, but I tried to pull the different colors that are featured in here. Sweet Marmalade is one. There is a pale peony and there's another pink one. Hopeful Rose maybe is another one. But this one is very pretty, and this one comes in different colors as well. It comes in the Midnight Deep Waters, I think is one of the color names that this comes in, and Glory Skies. So that one is super pretty. This one is the main print. Oh, it's so pretty. This one comes in Dove, I think is the name, and Midnight, and Deep Water, I think. Deep Waters. I'm not sure. But this one is very, very pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I can think of so many things that this fabric could be used for that would just be gorgeous. Would just be gorgeous. Hello, Stacy. Prairies. Yes, prairies something. Prairies praises or something. This one is my daughter's favorite. We were unpacking these yesterday. They arrived at our door yesterday. So every time a big shipment arrives, I call the kids and they come out and I load them up with bolts and they bring them into the shop and they put them in the shop. And so she was out helping me yesterday, and I knew that this was going to be a favorite. And as soon as she saw it, I put it in her hands because I was loading bolt after bolt after bolt. And she goes, "Oh, this one is so pretty." And even when I pulled it today to bring it in here, she goes, "You're taking my favorite one to show?" And I said, "Yes, it's so pretty." So this one is in Midnight and it's called Leaf Dream, maybe. And this print comes in a bunch of colorways. So there are a lot of options for this one, and it is very pretty. It has a very fall feel to me, and I just love fall. So this one is a favorite. This is what I'm thinking about as backing for, because it seems to be a family favorite. Posy Pocket, that's right. I love that one also. Me too. I love navy, and it's just pretty I'm not going to show it again, with all the colors. It's so pretty with all those colors out there. This is another one that's super, super cute. I think this one is in the Deep Waters color, but this one comes in a bunch of colorways. It's very, very pretty. These colors, the Deep Water is a very pretty color. There's also a color that's called Anchored, And that one is gorgeous. It's very, very pretty. I love the blue leaf, but then the binding is blue too. Is it? I didn't look at that closely. My daughter was looking at that because she was looking at the quilt and she said, picked a different color for, oh, it is. I think I'm still going to do it because I like it that much. So I think I'm still going to do it. But she was actually looking at that. She said, well, this one is on the front a little bit. So she picked a different one. And I was like, what? You don't want your favorite for the backing? And then this one is called Tally Toss. That's the name of the print. And the color is, I think this is that Deep Waters color again. I'm not sure. But this one is cute as well. It's got like a little hashtag print on it. So guys, this collection, it's gorgeous. It's really, really gorgeous. So like I said, quilt kits, I will get out as soon as I get the patterns. And then the boxed quilt kits, the Guiding Stars boxed quilt kits, which we are doing a quilt along for. We will probably start the quilt along in September. The kits are supposed to arrive to me over the next 2 weeks. So they have not been shipped anywhere yet. I got a message last night from somebody saying, my mom reserved this and she saw it at a quilt shop that it's already there. And so I contacted my rep and I was like, what is up? Why don't I have this yet? Somebody else already has it. She's like, nobody has it. We haven't even received it yet. So 2 weeks, hopefully, fingers crossed. Can just order more binding fabric. That's true. You could always switch up the binding. That's true. I mean, you probably won't need a ton of it. And so that would be that's a good point. I just happened to be on the website, Deep Waters, Hopeful Rose, Pale Peony. Such pretty colors. Even the names of the colors are so pretty. Okay, so before I forget, we're going to continue with quilting. I really wanted to share Songbook with you because it's so pretty. We also have some stuff trickling in from Stitch. And so I want to share some of that with you because that is also going to be arriving very soon. But I received another little NICU quilt. Tell me if you want me to say whose it is, the person who made it. Tell me if you want me to share. But we did a trunk show for all of the NICU quilts that were donated for our Little Miracles NICU charity. We got over like between 125 and 130 quilts donated in our first year, which I'm super excited about. Year 2 will start at the beginning of 2022 to donate quilts either to your local NICU or mail them to me for me to donate, whatever is easiest for you. And we'll start in January of 2022 and we'll be working through until November 1st. And then we'll start donating at the end of the year. So November, the reason we picked November is because November is NICU Prematurity Awareness month. And so that's why we will donate during that time. So here is the quilt that came in last because it didn't get to include it in the trunk show. I wanted to share it with you now. It's super, super cute. Here it is. It arrived last Thursday after the live. It's Little Nut Brown Hair. Guess how much I love you. It is so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's so darling. And then the back is just perfect. It's got the blue on the back. It's so, so darling. And I will soon be arranging time to meet with my NICU nurse friends and delivering all of our quilts to them this summer. That's going to happen. It's from Debbie. I never like saying unless people say that it's okay, because some people wanted to donate anonymously. Some people didn't want information shared, which I totally respect. And so I wanted to be sure. So that's from Debbie. She emailed or mailed that quilt in, and it's so darling. It's precious, Debbie. It's beautiful. Debbie, that's beautiful. My daughter had her twins this morning. Teresa! My daughter had her twins this morning at 34 weeks. They are doing well. She's in Florida, so I have to wait to see them. I'm so grateful. That is such a blessing. Congratulations, Teresa. 34 weeks. Good job, Mama. Good job, my friend. I am so glad that they are doing well. Everybody's okay. Do you know how big they are? Are they a good size? That is so exciting. I'm so excited for you, Teresa. That's awesome. I love it, Debbie. Congratulations. I haven't been. Congratulations. Oh, so exciting. Baby blessings for sure. Okay, so I had to share that because it's very, very cute. And then let me share with you, I have a bunch of pre-cuts that I'm going to share, kind of like we did last week with all the quilt kits that are in the shop. I'm going to share a bunch of pre-cuts as well. But let's refresh our memory about Stitch. It is arriving soon. Little pieces are arriving here and there. So I'm going to share with you today what has arrived already. Yardage has not arrived, nor have pre-cuts, but they're due soon. If I don't have it next week, I would say that I will for sure have it the following week. So it's coming, and I am so excited about this collection. I mean, I almost need to take a deep breath when I start talking about it because I'm really excited about it. And we are sewing this as a community with Lori. And this is the first time that I have done a Lori quilt with her at the same time. So I'm kind of ecstatic about that. And I don't know what it is about this collection, but I really love this collection. I love all the prints in it. I love the colors. I get it. It's a Lori collection. So of course people are going to love it. But, there's some Lori collections that people like more than others. And for me, this one kind of takes the cake right now. So I'm very, very excited about it. I know I have a flea market quilt that I need to finish too. Not the big sew along quilt, but I'm doing another flea market quilt with a friend, Sam, and it just keeps getting pushed back, but I really want to make that quilt. And I was just thinking the same thing, ooh, it would be so nice to make that before jumping into Stitch. 5 pounds, 3.2 ounces, and 4 pounds, 10 ounces. Those are good sizes. That's awesome. Elijah Grant and Asher Phillip. 2 boys? Oh my goodness, Teresa. That is so precious. Oh, that is great to hear. And hopefully they will be able to avoid the NICU and have just a healthy and lovely beginning. From those weights, it sounds like they're off to a good start. So congratulations, Mama and Dad, and congratulations, Grandma. Wonderful that they are healthy, cute names, identical twins. Oh, the names are perfection. Congratulations, Teresa. Teresa, that is such great news. You have just lifted up this whole community today. It is a blessing and a miracle when you have healthy children. Just love it. Just, be so thankful. So much gratitude. What a blessing. Enjoy that. My gosh, that's so good. That's such good news. Okay, so Stitch is coming soon. Let's just refresh our memories. This is what's coming. It's going to be gorgeous. I'm loving so many of these prints. So many of them are so pretty. I can't wait to start working with this fabric. I would love to finish a couple other quilts before the end of August, so then I can kind of free up my plate a little bit. These are the wide backs. I think they're gorgeous. I think they're just lovely, all of them. Hello, Trisha. Such a blessing. Do not take it for granted. It is such a blessing. Yes, I needed that because my emergency from last week ended. Oh, no, Tammy. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, it is very good news. Too often, I think that births are just kind of taken for granted, and it is a miracle every time a baby is born. So enjoy it. Enjoy that joy and that happiness. Soak as much of it in as you possibly can. That is awesome. That is awesome, awesome. And Tammy, I'm really, really sorry to hear that. Twins, identical twins. Okay, so these are the wide backs for stitch. This is the cheater print. And this is what we are going to be making. And I kind of can't wait. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up. My hope is that I'll be able to keep up, but I am so excited about this quilt. I love it. It's perfect. I love it. So hopefully, within the next few weeks, I'll be invoicing and shipping this bad boy out. So that's super exciting. And then the quilt along starts at the end of August, so August 23rd. And these two are also part of the stitch collection, which these will be, a bit later than the yardage. Usually these are like 2 to 4 weeks later than the yardage. So there'll be a little bit of a delay before these arrive, but they'll be arriving hopefully within the next month or so. So that is stitch. So the new readers, let me see. I don't think that there are readers with stitch. No. So I think there are new readers coming out in September with My Happy Place and possibly with Cookbook at the end of the year. So I would say September and or December, but not with stitch. There are no new readers coming with stitch. We'll just start along instead of stitch along. Yes, right? We'll at least kick it off with a really great start. Thank you, everyone. That's why I needed to be on here with my friends today. Tammy, big hugs to you from all of us. Those tomatoes are just the cutest. They are so cute. There's still reservations available for those boxes in the shop. You will be so busy again. Again. Oh my gosh, it doesn't seem to end. But we're working on figuring out how to make that better and just kind of try to transition into the next level of business, which I'm super excited about, but I hope it's a smooth transition. So all I ask of you guys is please, if we go through any growing pains, please just bear with us. And I'm not anticipating anything, so I don't want to freak anybody out, but with a growing business, there are bound to be growing pains, and hopefully none of that will affect you guys. But if it does, please be patient with us and know that we are trying to work through it and know that you guys are the top priority of our business. And so we're going to do whatever needs to happen to make you guys satisfied customers. Sarah D. Angela, my kit will probably be stored for next year or later since it starts the same week school starts. Oh, yes. That is difficult. Stitch is mostly applique, right? This quilt, yes, is mostly applique, but there's piecing involved in it too. So it's both piecing and applique. Will the readers be 3? I feel like the next readers that are coming out, yeah, will be 3. Because we have 1.5, 2, and 2.5. So next will be 3. I feel like maybe there's a 3.5 that's coming sometime soon too. So maybe the 3 is with My Happy Place in September, and maybe the 3.5 is with Cookbook. I didn't pull Cookbook to look, but there's either one coming in September or December, or there's one coming in both September and December. And 3.0 is next. I will be here for you. Growing pains or not, you're kind of stuck with us. Aw, that is what I like to hear. Because it's nerve-wracking, you know, like when I'm thinking about, okay, we probably need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this, which means that I might not have my hands in every single thing that is going on, which is kind of a relief to a certain extent because, you know, it's just a lot. But it's also kind of scary to turn some of that stuff over to somebody else and trust that it's going to be as important to them as it is to me. So that's a little bit scary. So that's what I'm nervous about. So I'm glad to hear that you are going to stick with me through thick and thin. You have us for life. I ditto Stacy. Autumn Love with Lori's Be Basics is on my short list. What? Jenny Lombardo, you stop right now. I love Autumn Love. And like I said, I have had some feelers out to figure out fabrics to put together quilt kits because I know Autumn Love, the collection isn't available anymore, but I really want to make that quilt and I really want to do a sew along for it. So, no, Jenny, you can say that. I was just teasing you when I said you stop that right now. I was just teasing. I'm super excited about it. Autumn Love with Be Basics. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's hard to give up control, Tammy, especially when something means so much, you know? You try to grow something from the ground up and have it be a good thing and a good thing for people who are part of this community, and it means a lot to me, and so it's hard to turn that over, any of it over at all. It's hard. Always stuck to you like glue, says Brandy. I'm in for Autumn Love too. Will you have any more stitch kits? The My Happy Place? The one that I just showed you? Tammy, is that what you're asking? I need to go here. My Happy Place. Yeah. So there are still some in the shop available to reserve for this kit. I have like a handful of reservations left. So yes, there are still some of these in the shop to reserve your kit. Yep. I will be here always, says Marcella. Sorry, I was not on for a second. I am. Ooh, Jenny, good luck with that. There's a lot of heavy stuff happening. So good luck with that, Jenny. So yes, so here's what has been trickling in for Stitch. I'm super excited. It was sold out. So Tammy, it was sold out like a couple weeks ago, but I was able to secure some more. And so I put another batch out there for people. So there are still a few left from that batch. So it's available in the shop to reserve. Yeah. Because I wanted to make sure that anybody who's part of Stitching with Lori, if they wanted to get that kit, that they had the opportunity to be able to get it. So that's why I got more. Okay, here's what has been coming in to the shop. We have been receiving stuff daily. First of all, for those of you who are waiting for applique pins, they had been back ordered for a very long time. They are now in the shop. So we have a bunch of them. These are like my favorite pins. They're a little bit thicker and they're a little bit stronger. So if you're using the design boards and you're doing applique and you're using them to hold your applique pieces in place, they work really, really well. You're not going to bend your pins as you're trying to put it in the design board. They're nice and sturdy and strong. So I really like them. Your lives are my happy place, says Jenny. I'm quiet because I'm piecing a backing. I will be here as long as you are for sure. You're very helpful. Aw, thank you. You tell me when you get that package of goodies, Deborah, because I'm so excited for you to get it. It's such a nice package of stuff. Autumn Love is applique, Renee. Yes, it is. So cute, though. Okay, then, let me show you these. The stitch buttons are here. And these, you guys, look, there's some big buttons in there. Beautiful colors, as always. There's a little bit of design, if you could see on that gray one. A little bit of design on some of them. So there are big ones in here and there are smaller ones. So pretty. Perfect addition to my jar of happiness. My button jar. My gosh. I love these buttons. Look at that. All sorts of sizes. It's starting to look a little bit more and more like my mom's button jar. She had just a variety of sizes, except some of the really, she had like, those really old brass buttons. She had some of those in there. And I would say the colors of my mom's button jar were more 70s. So these colors are much more pleasant to look at for sure. My mom's was a lot of oranges and yellows and lime green, like just very 70s feel to it. So the stitch buttons are in the shop. I love my button jar. I love, love, love it. Hello, Joe. I'm so glad you're here. Due tomorrow. Oh, I'm excited for you, Deborah. How's Joybox going? Bien. Joybox is shipped, so it's on its way to you. If you ordered one, it's out the door. It's headed your way. Happy Mail is coming. Do you have lots of Songbook kits left? I do not have a lot of Songbook kits left. No. Songbook is going to go very, very quickly. So don't delay. If you guys want stuff, don't delay on getting it. I have, let me see if I can tell you. I don't have any praises kits left. Unless someone backs out. For the Guiding Stars kit, it looks like I have two available to be reserved, and then that'll be gone. And here's the thing with so many things, you can't get more stuff. So I contacted Moda to try to get more Songbook Fat Quarter bundles because people had reached out to me asking for more. And Moda is sold out. So this is why I'm telling you, if you like stuff and you want to be sure you get it, like don't take a chance on waiting. I would just get it as soon as you can. Deborah says, I wanted to know, I pre-ordered Stitch. What all will I need? Sorry to say no back until I finish this big pile of scraps. So for Stitch, I think did I put on the website the list of all the materials that you need? So I think if you go, are you talking about this one, Deborah? So I think if you go to Happy Little Stitch Shop and you search for My Happy Place quilt kit, I think I put a list of all of the supplies you need in that product description. Let me just look. If I didn't, I meant to, and maybe I just didn't do it yet. No, I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to add that to that reservation, but here, I'll tell you right now what you need. So everything you need for quilt top and binding for this will come in your kit. So if you reserved a kit with Happy Little Stitch Shop, you'll get it in there. You'll need to add to your order, which I'll have enough for everybody who ordered a kit. You'll need to add the My Happy Place So Simple Shapes. You'll need, if you want, the Orifloss, the Be Basics Orifloss, the Be Happy Orifil thread. Those are options suggested. A spool of large red vintage trim. A yard, so a spool of small steel vintage trim. Then design boards, applique pins, nifty needles, trim it rulers, if you need that. Cute cut rulers are suggested. You'll need a 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch bias tape makers. You'll need a package of the stitch buttons that I just showed you. You'll need a package of the 1/4 inch cute little buttons. You'll need interfacing, applique glue, point-to-point turner, and that's it. So some of these things I'm going to need to, I don't think I have the 3/8 inch clove bias tape maker, so I'm going to need to get some of these things for the shop. I do have red trim. I do have that steel trim, but I'm going to need to probably order more. So that's what you need, or what's suggested for the quilt. I missed some of the live stream. My hubby came during his lunch to help me unpack my car. I'm still like slipping out early to have lunch with my oldest. Yay! That's so nice. Best purchase ever made was that huge collection of applique thread. Matches everything, Lori Holt. Jenny, you have said that before, and I really appreciate you saying that because it's such a high ticket item that I do not carry a lot of it for fear that I'm just going to be sitting here with it and it's not going to sell. And you purchased one of those kits and you have said that it's the best purchase you ever made. And now that I'm going to start trying to do machine applique in order to speed up the process a little bit instead of hand appliquing everything, I'm debating about cracking into one of those. So if I do, I'll share with you guys on here so that everybody can see what's included in it's the Be Happy. It's a massive Aurifil thread box. And you get like a ton of spools of thread in there. And of course, it's all Lori Holt colors. So it goes with all of her Be Basics. It goes with all of her collections. Like if you're doing anything with Lori Holt stuff and you need a certain color thread, you're going to find it in that box. So that was really good feedback for me to hear because I always hesitate to carry many of those. So if anybody's looking for some, I do have some in the shop right now. But if I sell out, please just reach out to me and let me know because I would be happy to get more of them. I just don't carry a lot because they are kind of high price. I have, who's asking that? Can you get I have it, Jenny. I actually pulled it to share with you today. I have the Be Basics Fat Quarter Bundle. And I also have the Be Cross Stitch Fat Quarter Bundle. Ta-da! Yeah, so this is going to start to be a staple in the shop for sure. I'm so glad somebody asked for these because I hadn't been carrying them before and I don't know why. And somebody asked for them and I was like, yes. And so these are in the shop. I have both Be Basics Fat Quarter Bundle and Be Cross Stitch Fat Quarter Bundle. So I was going to share those today. And then I still have, while we're talking about Lori Holt, I still have flea market Fat Quarter Bundles. So those are here too. So yes, I have it for you. My happy place. I'll try and look. I'm going to add that, Deborah, to the reservation because I don't have those supplies out there, but I will list those out there. I meant to do that. I must have done it for cookbook or chicken salad, but not for stitch. Moda has Blackbird Designs fabric line, stitches, threads that bind, coming out in February. Any chance you will be buying it? Yes, I will, Margaret. I was actually going to talk about that today, so I'm so glad that you brought it up because you guys have reached out. I've had multiple people reach out to me about this collection, knowing that it's coming in February. And then just yesterday, I got a notification of the new releases that are coming, and that was one of them that was out there. My hope was to try to get it online, get reservations online before today, but I was busy getting Songbook online, so I didn't have a chance to do that. But yes, I will definitely be carrying Blackbird Designs' new fabric collection that's coming out called Threads That Bind. And it's kind of a bittersweet release, right? And so I want to for sure support Barb and Alma. And of course, because you guys asked for it, I will for sure be carrying it. So we will talk more about that during our new release party, which Moda should be shipping me stuff to be able to share with you guys. So we'll have a Moda new release party as soon as I receive that. And Riley Blake Designs has already shipped me the new release information. So as soon as I get that, we can schedule a Riley Blake Designs new release party as well. It's time for a new release party. I was just thinking this over the last couple weeks, like, when are these new releases coming? I feel like we need a new release party. It should be coming pretty soon. So they are coming soon. Yes, that will definitely be one that I will be carrying, and reservations will be online for that. Will you apply the club discount to our order? When I invoice you for your kit, yes, the club discount will be applied to your order. Yep. Looks like all I need is So Simple Shapes and the trim. Thanks, you are welcome. I've been tempted by the applique threads. Yeah, so Jenny has them and she loves them. And I am about 85% of the way there to jumping into that thread box. I'm pretty close. I would say that I was closer, but I always talk myself out of everything, right? We've discussed this. It's a problem I have. So I was about 95% there a few weeks ago, and then I kind of talked myself out of it. And now I'm back to 85%. So it's inching back up. We'll see. I was joking with my husband. I said, if I decide to do that thread box, we should do a video of me opening it and like light shining out of it and the angel singing when you open it. And then I reach my hand in to touch the thread and he shuts it and I Julia Roberts laugh. And we had this whole like video montage based around Lori Holt's Aurifil thread box planned out in our head. It will never come to fruition, but we have big plans in our head for having fun with that. Oh, Sherry says she has it too, and she's never regretted it. That's awesome to know. Bian, done. Kit ordered. So excited for you, Bian. So excited for this kit. I knew there was a reason I tuned in today. Yes, we are going to quilt that Guiding Stars kit together, so I'm excited about it. You will forever have a thread that matches everything, Lori. I bought one of her smaller thread boxes and have never regretted it. Sold, says Jenny. I'm so happy you got them. Can't wait to see my bee cross stitch. I'm trying to figure a way to get the flea market too. Well, stitches is close. Yes. It was something along those lines. Stitches that bind, threads that bind. Yep. Sitting here going, yay, like you can see me. So many of you have reached out about it. I'm excited to carry that collection for sure. We need this video, says Joe. I love the video montage. Oh, too bad. Great idea. We have lots of great ideas that end up not ever happening. Okay, so then the binders arrived. Let me show you. So this is the Beekeeper binder. This is the bigger one. So it's a bit bigger and it's wider. And I tell you, I love it. I love it. So I was waiting for these to arrive, as many of you were, because these were on back order. And I was waiting for them to arrive. They finally arrived, and I put my So Simple Shapes guide in here for all of our remix blocks. Super handy. See, here are all of our remix blocks that we've been doing for our So Simple Shapes remix. We made block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, and I'm working on the kits for block 5. So I'm in the process of getting all of this stuff now. But look, this is probably my favorite part. There's lots of glare, so I'm sorry about that. But these pocket inserts are fabulous. I love it. Once I got this put together, my mom came the next day and I was like, let me show you my binder. I mean, it's ridiculous how excited I can get about organizational stuff, but I love it. I had to show each of my children. I wanted to show them. And sometimes I would just come back in here and I would look at it. I would just open it and look at it and I would play with the zippers a little bit. This stuff that I should probably keep to myself. I probably shouldn't share as much as I share with you guys. So note to self. But it's a fabulous binder and the pocket inserts are great. And the size of this binder is really, really nice. Because you can shut it and the pages don't come out. See, look, no pages going past the binder. So this is fabulous. So here's the deal. I want to put my binder in a safe place so that nothing happens to it because it's precious. I really like that Lori hit me. Yes, me too, Brandy. Oh my gosh. I received my binder and fillers yesterday, already filled and on the shelf. Thank you again for your amazing shipping. You are welcome, Stacy. I have 12 of it and order more. The binder is the best. It sure is. Valeria, oh my gosh, the whole family was involved in shipping those packages. Your binder packages. Everybody was part of that process because it was quite the ordeal. Could you possibly send a photo of the block along with the kit so we can reference and place in our binders? Oh, that's an idea. Trisha T, of course you should share. It makes you real. I mean, sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, that might make me a little frightening to some people. Maybe I shouldn't share that. Okay, so that binder arrived, but look what else arrived. And you guys are the first to know about this one. The stitch binder is here. It's in the shop. And I already know that I'm going to need to order more of these. I don't know why I ordered so few. I know I'm going to need to get more. So the pink ladies are here, you guys. Pink ladies. They're part of Happy Little Stitch Shop. They have a temporary home here till we can ship them to you. But this is the same binder as that one. I haven't opened one because I ordered so few that I didn't want to open one so that I can ship them out to people who want them. But this is here. It's in the shop. This is the Beekeeper binder from the Stitch collection. It's so cute. Love it. I'm the same boat about things like the binder. I don't quilt, but I it's a great binder just to have. You could keep patterns in there. You could keep cross stitch stuff in there. Oh my gosh, it'd be great. That's why we love you. Says Kara. Well, I'm glad that I haven't scared any of you off yet. Give it time, people. Joe, love. April, no self-control, just ordered the pink ladies with my songbook backing. April, that's so funny. We just talked this morning. Is that the same size? Yes, Valeria, it is the same size because I double-checked the measurements to make sure because I really like that bigger binder. And I double-checked the measurements and they are the same size. And here, let me just hold them up next to each other and we can just verify. But see, same, you can't see any. Same, and we'll look at it this way. They're the same size. Yep, and does it even give a size on here? It doesn't. It doesn't, but it's the same size, and I love them. I'm now on board with Lori Holt binders, thanks to you guys. I won't say that I was before, but you guys have really, you've sold me on it. You've sold me on the Lori Holt binders. I love them. We love you and you're perfect in every way. Brandy, you are the sweetest. Pink ladies are my favorite. Reminds me of patterns that my great-grandmother had and passed down to my mom. Pink ladies reminds me of Greece. I mean, it reminds me of those patterns too, because we had those patterns around as well. And as soon as my mom saw it, she goes, oh my gosh, those remind me of those old McCall patterns. But it also reminds me of Grease. That's why I call it Pink Ladies. And then I start singing Grease Lighting. I'm going to keep some cross stitch in this new stitch binder. That is a perfect idea. I love organization. Me too, Laura. Stacy does as well. And then, of course, we have the Beekeeper pocket inserts. You get 5 in a pack. Somebody had asked as well, how many So Simple Shape sets fit into a binder? I would say 5. I don't think that I would do more than 5. I have 5 in here right now. And as you can see, you know, it's not like that's what it is. It's not like this. Like, I don't want a binder like this. I want a binder like this. So this is perfect. I think 5 is perfect. If you want to put more in it, feel free. But I feel like 5 is a really good, healthy amount in there. So I would probably do, you know, a pack per binder. So they comes with 5 inserts in it. It is true, Melanie or Marcella. It is true. And right now I'm feeling like I need a reorg. I do. I have some work to do on organization for sure. And then the other stitch thing that has arrived is the Stitch notebook. And this is a good size. For some reason, based on the picture, I thought it was going to be like a 5x7 notebook. It's not. It's 9x12. It's a very good size notebook. And it comes with, it has grid paper. So it's not lined paper, it's grid paper, which is great if you want to design quilts or just use as a notebook. Just because it's grid paper doesn't mean you can't still use it to keep notes or do whatever you want to do. But it also has the function of being able to do design work on it. So the Stitch notebook is in the shop right now. Oh my gosh, Valeria, you are serious about your binders. Do you have the My Happy Place, So Simple Shapes? Don't see it on the website. So My Happy Place is the one that's coming out with Stitch, and those have not arrived yet. So the So Simple Shapes for that haven't come yet. Does that answer your question? In my mind, the reason I have this look on my face is because in my mind, I'm thinking vintage housewife, but you're talking about My Happy Place. And so those haven't come. They haven't arrived yet. I have a binder for everything I do. That's so awesome, Valeria. It's good to be organized. And then look what I did. I made remix block number 4. It took me a hot minute to get it done, but I got it done. And I don't know why. I mean, I know why I waited so long to start because I had a million other things to do. But every time I jump into applique, oh my gosh, it's such a peaceful, happy experience for me. It really is. Every time I do it, I think, oh, I love it. I just love it. I want to do more applique. And then come the end of August, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I have so much applique to do. It must be like Christmas there every time you get a shipment. That's what my mom said the other day, because she loves being here when shipments come. And so then I just say, hey, I send the kids to help her unload it, but then she can kind of open it. And she said that the other day. She said, it's like Christmas every day here with all this stuff. Thank you, Sharon. So how do we pre-order them? Yep, Tammy, so you don't need to pre-order them. I made sure that I have enough plus more for every person that ordered a kit. So when I send you your invoices, I can include the So Simple Shapes on your invoice or just ask me to include them. I'm going to make sure that everybody who ordered a kit has them before I make them available to other people. So I always make, if you reserve stuff with me and if you are like, supporting us by reserving and I'm going to do whatever I need to do to take care of you. So I will be sure that if you need one, anybody who has a kit, I'm going to say when I send you the invoice for the kit, please let me know of any other supplies that you want added. And you can send me a list of the other supplies that you want added. I'll update your invoice and I'll send it back to you, and then everything can come at the same time. So I'll be sure to have enough. I will set the number aside that I need for everybody who reserved a kit with me, and those will not be included online for anybody else to get. And then once I've fulfilled everybody's kit order who has reserved it, then I will put the rest of those online. But I ordered more than just what I need for reservations. So there will also be some available online for those people who need them, who didn't order a kit for me, if that makes sense. But I will have some separate to make sure that kit reservations are covered. Getting online to order my binder now before they're all going. You better get it, Jane, because they've been going really fast. I already know I'm going to need to order more. So if by chance it gets sold out, please don't fret. I'm going to be ordering more probably today, and more will be coming. I love your remix, says Brandy. Did you hand applique or machine this time? So it's not applique down yet. It's just glued down. But I'm thinking, I don't know. I think I'm going to machine. I'm like 85. I'm 85, Brandy. I'm 85% there. I need to get the other 15% to jump into the machine. I'm a little nervous. There are a lot of circles. Circles are hard, I think. I mean, these turned out without too many flat spots, but circles are tricky. So I don't know. I might do machine on this. I might. Haven't decided yet. Thank you, Sis Tammy. You are welcome. That's what I love about being loyal to one shop. Aw, thank you, Deborah. You know that I'm going to do everything that I can to take care of you guys. Not that it always works out 100% of the time, but I'm going to do my darndest. You're the best. I placed 2 separate orders same day, and you sent both orders together. Yay! I try to, as long as I can catch it. I can't always catch it. But if I do catch it, then I refund shipping and I ship together. But I can't always catch it, and I can't guarantee that going forward that will always be able to happen. But if I do catch it, you know, I'm going to do the right thing for sure. Will you do it on the... Yes, I will do it on the Juki, the Juju. I almost want to call it that from now on. It reminds me of do you remember those gummy things from years ago, Juju beans? I was wondering if you do machine, what stitch do you use with the machine? Seems like you could really have fun with a specialty stitch. So the Juki doesn't have a specialty stitch, it's straight stitches only, but I have a Husqvarna that I could do specialty stitches on, but I think I'm just going to do a straight stitch. Yep. That's what I'm thinking. I like the look of just, you know, I'm not huge into getting too fancy with stitches, although there are some really cool stitches on my Viking. And I have used them before, and they're pretty cool. But I think for applique, for Lori Holt stuff, I think simple is what I'm going to stick with. Can you show the binder? I sure can. We have 2 binders. So this is the notebook. These are the inserts. And then we have, whoa, sorry about that. We have 2 binders. We have the Pink Ladies binder, and we have the regular Beekeeper binder. You are the boss of your own quilt. Yes. Yes, you are. That's what matters. Trying your best. We know you're not perfect. Neither are we. Too true. I am far from perfect. Juju the Juju. I've hand appliqued for 20 years, and I am scared to do it by machine. I'm a little nervous too, but because of time, because of lack of time, I am being pushed to jump into it, I think, sooner than I would have otherwise. Ooh, free motion applique. They are so cute, Maureen. They are so cute and fun and organizational too. Those little circles scare me to machine applique. I end up mix and matching my applique stuff. Zigzag with invisible thread looks good also. True. That is very true, Bian. I can't type. Can you tell? It's 5:45 a.m. You seem to have the same problem that I do because, oh my gosh, some of you, when I'm messaging you, like there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to understand anything that I'm telling you. Okay, so I pulled a bunch of pre-cuts in order to share with you that are in the shop because we are getting inundated with fabric. So if you're looking for any of these things, we've got you covered. First up is Sunday Stroll by Bonnie and Camille. Fat quarter bundles. We have them in the shop. Next up, I don't even know that this is listed. Maybe it is listed out there. If it's not listed and you want it, please email me and I will hook you up with it. But this is Warm Wishes, and it's by Simple Simon and Company. It's a Warm Wishes fat quarter bundle. It's very cute fabric. We have that in the shop. We have Notting Hill by Amy Smart, also known as Diary of a Quilter. We have Happy Days. This is by Sherry and Chelsea. This is brand new. This one is brand new. It's just arrived, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or a week or so ago. We have Smoke and Rust by Lella Boutique. This is a fat eighth bundle, not a fat quarter. So this is a fat eighth. We have Land of Liberty fat quarter bundles. This is by My Mind's Eye. This is my favorite patriotic collection that we have carried at Happy Little Stitch Shop. We also have Christmas Adventure by Beverly McCullough. This is her brand new collection that just released over the last couple weeks. So cute. And we have Camp Woodland fat quarter bundles in the shop. This is by Natalia Juan Abello. And This one is not listed in the shop. So if anybody wants this one, please email me. This one is called At the Lake. And it is by, oh, I feel like it's Mortensen, but I don't know who it's by. And of course it doesn't say. So this one's called At the Lake. So it has a very much a lake theme. So if you're interested in this one, let me know. Show the Songbook fabric. Okay, before you go, can you show the Songbook fabric real quick again? Sure. Did you buy? I have not. And when I saw these fat quarter bundles today, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I will just end up keeping one of those for myself. I haven't gotten any Land of Liberty stuff yet. We still have the Land of Liberty Stars and Stripes quilt kit available. And then brand new pillow kit is in the shop. This one is the August pillow kit, but it's for May. It's for the month of May. And this one was made by Kira Job, designed by. It's super cute. It's very happy, very colorful, perfect to display during the month of May. So these are available in the shop as well. So we have pillow kits out there for you. We have all sorts of bundles, quilt kits. And do you want to see Friday Fat Quarter Friday bundle? Okay, let me look, Maureen, because unless they're all sold out, it's out there, Maureen. So that Pink Ladies binder is in the shop right now, and we still have some available. So if you go out there and you search for Beekeeper binder, it should pop up. Looking for the pink binder. Will they be in soon? They are in. It's in the shop. If you go to happylittlestitchshop.com, search for Beekeeper binder, it's there. Okay, here is our Fat Quarter Friday bundle for this week. You're welcome, Maureen. So I have been like all sorts of Halloween lately. I don't know why. And fall, I've been really feeling fall, and I've been itching to stitch some Halloween. And actually, I just worked on a special order for someone. And I did. My daughter did, my oldest. She was working on a special order for someone for this Halloween chart by Hawk Run Hollow, Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. And my daughter pulled this and she goes, oh my gosh, I love this chart. I really want to make it. And then she kept kind of like leaving it out on the table, and she'd pick it up and she'd look at it and she'd leave it. And then she went away and she had to go do something. And when she got back, I said, are you done with that chart? Are you going to put it back away? Or, what are you doing? And she goes, I don't know. I really want to make it. And I said, have you decided? Do you really want to make it? And she said, well, I think I'm going to sleep on it. I'm going to sleep on it, and I'm going to see if I'm still thinking about it when I wake up, and, then we'll decide. And so I was like, okay, well, we can put it away in the meantime, and you can always get it back out. So she put it away, and then it was a couple days later because she had something going on the next day. So she wasn't helping out as much in the shop. And then she came back the next day and she pulled it out again. She's like, can I look at cloth and see what kind of cloth I would like to stitch it on? I said, sure, go ahead. So we were talking through numbers, and she was looking at different cloths. And so she is totally loving this chart and planning to possibly stitch it. I don't know that she's fully made up her mind yet. But so I've just been feeling fall. I've been feeling all of this fall stuff. Like we got this new chart. It's called If Pumpkins Could Fly by Hands On Design. It's a brand new chart that they just released. And then we also got It Came With the House by Hands On Design. This one just released as well. But I have been all sorts of fall feelings. And so our Fat Quarter bundle for Friday is this fun Halloween bundle. Look, you've got oranges. You've got some black with some gray on it. You've got some plaid. You've got some stripes, some florals, some gingham. some white with a little bit of gray on it, some more orange, and some black. 9 fat quarters. This is listed right now. I put it in the shop again for you guys. I think I'm going to try my best to do that, to have it ready by Thursday so that you guys can get dibs on it first. Limited quantities as always. And once they're gone, they're gone. But this is the bundle for Fat Quarter Friday for this week. It's called Hauntingly Beautiful. Okay. Elizabeth says she loves that chart too. Isn't that Hawk Run one awesome? Those witches, and she loves it. Like as soon as she saw it, she was like, I really like this chart. I really want to stitch this. I said, that's going to take you forever. Like maybe you'll finish it before you graduate from high school, because she's busy. You know, it's not like she just has time to sit down and stitch all day. She's got stuff going on and it's only going to get worse. But I said, it's a big commitment. And she's like, I know, but I really like it. Elizabeth loves that chart too. I really love that new chart by Kathy. So do I. I'm so glad that people asked for it. I love that chart. It's making me want to learn to cross stitch. All of the Hawk Run Hollow charts are really great, actually. Somebody asked me to get it. Was it Kim? I think maybe it was Kim or Sam. I can't remember. And they're great. I would love to make some of those as well. Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow is very pretty. Houses, villages of Hawk Run Hollow, they're all gorgeous. I don't know if I would stitch mine all together, though. I might do them separately, but they're gorgeous. I love them. It is an impressive chart for her age. I think she could totally do it if she could stick with it. That's the only thing that I'm worried about is, would she be able to stick with it? I need some fall charts. I agree. Very ready for it and need fall projects too. I have, okay, so on our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group, Elizabeth, your patchwork Halloween cross-stitch bag has started a frenzy of Halloween activity. That's where this all started from. It wasn't this chart. I was mistaken. It was your project bag that was so darn cute. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, Halloween. And it's so cute. And I love the project bag and I want it in a quilt. I don't have a Halloween quilt. I want that in a quilt. So guess what's in transit to me right now, due to arrive maybe yet this week. I'm not sure. It could be on my front step right now for all I know. Guess what is coming? That's an impressive chart. Super cute. Love the Halloween fabric. I know it's not Friday, but I usually list these on Friday. We have Fat Quarter Friday. And so I usually list a bundle that is a good deal on Friday, kind of like a perk, a Fat Quarter Friday perk. But I'm telling you guys about it early because you guys are fabulous. And I'm giving you a heads up. And I've already listed it in the shop so that you guys can have access to it first. So I know it's not Friday. This will be listed all day tomorrow for the rest of the public. But for you guys, I wanted to make it available out there early so you can get it if you want it. You should take the leap and learn change. She could stitch section independently. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Hawk Run are large projects with beautiful. I would love to see her progress. Niblet. Yeah, just little by little is what I'm thinking she would need to do. Got my binders, Maureen. Yay. And a Fat Quarter bundle. So happy I caught this. Oh, good. So Elizabeth's project bags was adorable. Does anybody have any idea what's coming? It prompted me because I felt like I really failed on ordering a Halloween collection. And so it prompted me to order Spooky Hollow. So Spooky Hollow by Polka Dot Chair. Why can't I think of her name? Super cute. We have another collection from her right now too. I can't remember. But Spooky Hollow is on the way and I am making a patchwork quilt from it. So anybody who wants to join me, I'm doing it. It's going to happen. We've got 3 months to get it done. I'm making a patchwork quilt. All of mine is all going to be orange, white, black, and purple. So I'm not going to use all of the prints in the entire collection, but I'm really excited about it. Pretty excited. Okay, and then really quick, I have some stitching progress. Not a lot, but I have some stitching progress to share with you. And then we have the drawing to do. And I'll go through the giveaway for next week as well. Okay, so I shared this one last week. I'm continually adding to my teeny tiny pillow collection. So this is my Santa. I'm trying to squeeze in a few holiday pillows in with my regular stitch card pillows. I also, so this is the Santa, and here's the back. I have not started Kringles. That is on my list to do and has been on my list ever since it first came out, and I haven't had time to start it. But it is gorgeous. I love that chart. I would love to put Happy Little Stitch Shop if I could fit it all in there. But I love it. So that's Santa. And then I fit in a regular pillow. This is the one that we're stitching this month for the month of July, the little quilt block from Stitch Card Set B. And so I fit this one in. I got it done. Here's the backing that I chose for it. I did change the colors. So that's part of what I wanted to tell you. I changed the colors on this one. I don't really know why, but I just decided to. So here is Stitch Card Set B. This is what we're stitching this month. We've done the tractor. We've done the vegetables. Now we're working on the quilt block. So that's what I did. And I switched the lime green to yellow. I think that's the only change I made. Yeah, that's it. I just changed the greenish color to a yellow color. And then this is my backing that I used. Flea Market Flowers. So that one's done. And then I did another Christmas one from this. I finished Crinkles. It's no joke. It does look like it's massive. Hi, Colleen. I have missed you. I'm so glad that you are back. I cannot find the new buttons on your site. Let me check. Make sure I didn't screw something up. Hold on. Stitch buttons. There they are. It's out there. Yep. It's there. So if you search for cute little buttons, stitch, or you can just search for stitch buttons. That stitch function is your friend for right now, until hopefully one day we can make our site better. Your pillows are adorable, says Sharon. Search buttons. Here's the other one. So I did the gingerbread man. My daughter voted. There wasn't enough room because I'm doing it on a different size cloth. There wasn't enough room to do 3 buttons, so I did 2. You are welcome, Stacy. Oh, newest first. Oh, that's a good idea. So here's the gingerbread man, and I put the gingerbread recipe on the back. So I'm kind of excited about that it worked out pretty well to put that recipe on the back. You are growing, feel overwhelmed. A little bit overwhelmed, but in a good way. I can't complain. No complaints here. But trying to react, trying to respond to it a little bit. But I have missed you. I've noticed that you have been busy, so I have missed you being here. Your presence has been missed. So I'm glad that you're able to jump on today. I hope you guys are doing well as well. And I did finish my section, which I shared this last week, but I finished our section for this month for Flea Market Flowers. I'm loving this cross stitch. It's super fun. I'm kind of anxious to get back to it and stitch some more. And, you know, I really am starting to look forward to, not quite yet, but the thoughts have started to enter my mind about fall stitching and winter stitching. You know, there's just like this coziness about stitching in the fall and winter, and I'm starting to feel that a little bit. So I'm looking forward to some fall stitching and some winter and Christmas stitching. So I'm kind of starting to think ahead to that a little bit. The gingerbread man, so adorable. Your pillows are so cute. Too busy. And Grand Little is here for summer. Oh, I still am outlining flea market. Well, it goes pretty quickly. Like once you're able to get into it, it's surprising how much it goes. Oh no, Stacy, why is your flea market flowers in timeout? What happened? Okay, I'm not going to go through all of this stuff we're working on. You guys know we're doing hometown holidays, which I haven't started yet, but it's still on my radar to hopefully start. I really do want to make this one, so I'm hoping to start that. We're working on Schoolhouse. We only have one left after this one in the Spooky Hollow series by Little Stitch Girl. So Schoolhouse is this month. I shared with you already. We're working on this one this month, and then we have one left, and then we're moving on to set C. So I'm excited about that. Glitter House 7. We're working on that this month. We're working on the Popsicle Cart from Snow Village. We're working on August Cottage of the Month. We're working on the Gazebo in the Main Street series. We're working on Abigail Adams from Early Americans. August Sampler of the Month. And coming up, starting in September, we're doing the Brick House Sampler. I'm very excited about this. Annie Bees is stitching with us from Annie Bees Folk Art. She is stitching with us, and so is Lori Holt. So we have two fabulous designers stitching with us. They are joining our stitch along. So I'm really excited about that. And that's what we have going on this month in July. It's already what did I say? The 24th? Is that what it is? Oh my gosh. Don't forget to show Songbook. Okay. Yes. Let me do that quick. So this is not all of the fabric. I just pulled some of the fabric to be able to share with you guys. Tried to change the center of the bigger blue one and don't like it. So it needs to be frogged. Oh, that's never fun. I'm sorry that happened. Paul Revere done in Early Americans. So whoever's next is upon the slate. Okay. So this is called Tally Toss, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. This one is a really pretty print. And I can't remember. I think it's called Folk Floral. Folk Floral, I think. This one might be my favorite. It's called Leafy Dream in Midnight. So pretty. So pretty. Classic for Brick House. I can work on that as long as I can get it. As long as I can get the floss, I can for sure work on that for you, Jenny. What's the time frame for the sampler? So long, September to, I don't know. We don't really have an end point. It doesn't look like it's going to be that terrible. So I would think maybe September to October. You know, I think I'll have to look at it more closely. This is the main print, and it's called Posy Pocket Posy. I can't remember. Something like that, but it's the main print. It's very pretty. That's in the color Dove. This one is the color Sweet Marmalade. And that's the print. And then I have the panels. So this is the hem panel in multi. So pretty. And then we have the hem panel in, I think it's in Midnight. So it's in like a blue and gray color. And then we have the hem panel in, it's kind of this sagey color. But if you go out there and you search for Songbook, all of that yardage should pop up, and hopefully you'll be able to get a much better picture online. I bought the vintage Christmas cross stitch like you are doing and inspired to do the pillows also, but I forgot to get Christmas fabric for the backs. Stackers of Christmas fabric for them. Well, Marion Bright is awesome. It's one of my favorite Christmas collections. We have, so right now in the shop, we have Marion Bright, which is fabulous. We have Christmas Adventure. We have All About Christmas. That's another really great one. I think those are the only ones we have in the shop. Oh, Snowed In. That's another fabulous one. And of course, you know, my hope is to have all of this cozy Christmas yardage listed in the shop once I can get kits fulfilled. And so if you want to stitch the tops and hold out for cozy Christmas yardage, if you want to back it with Lori Holt's Christmas yardage, then I won't have 5-inch stackers available, but I would have yardage available in half yard increments. So that would be an option if you wanted to wait for yardage eventually. Otherwise, I would say Merry and Bright, Christmas Adventure, Snowed In, and All About Christmas. Any of those are really great collections, depending on what kind of feel you're going for. Merry and Bright is very traditional. All About Christmas is very has a more spiritual feel to it. Has Lori talked you into going to the garden? She has not, but now she's going. Lori's going to be there now. And the first time I talked to her, she was not going to be there. So that's really exciting. And she's teaching a crochet class. And I have crocheted in my youth. I made some like dishcloths. But I have always, my mom crochets a lot, and I have always wanted to do it because my mom does a lot. Like she makes a ton of doilies. She crochets all the time and has ever since I was little. So that would be a great class for somebody to take who's going, is her crocheting, her granny square crochet class. But no, she has not talked me into it yet. I have been asked by a few other people if I am going. The plan right now is that I am not going. But I would love to go someday. I for sure would love to go someday. And you're going, Colleen, and so I'm excited to hear all about it. And I would really love to have some t-shirts. I said this to Kim because Kim's going too. I said, I really want to have t-shirts done so that you guys who are going can wear my t-shirts, wear Happy Little Stitch Up t-shirts all over the place. And then hopefully people will start shopping with us. I can't remember if I pre-ordered Janet Christmas quilt kit. I have to look, Colleen. I don't remember off the top of my head. I have to go get ready for work. Goodbye, Joe. It was so good to see you too. Thank you for getting up so early and hanging out with us. So I hope that helps, Brandy, with some Christmas suggestions. Thank you for taking such good care of us all. I went ahead and cut the background out for the Christmas Brightly quilt. And I have exactly enough. Oh, perfect, because I gave you a little bit extra, just whatever was left. I threw it in there for you, and I hoped that that was going to be enough for you. So good. I'm glad that that worked out. I'm excited to do that Brightly quilt too. Oh my gosh, we have so many fun things coming up. Got to go, says Sharon. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great week. I have to get going too. We have been here long enough. And now I have 2 orders in. I love fall and Christmas. Maybe come to lunch. Will you get Lori's yarn in your shop? I could look into that. If there is a demand for it, then I would be happy to. You're the first person who's asked, but all it takes is, you know, a few people to ask, and then I'm glad to jump on board. Okay, so here is the giveaway for this week. You get this chunk of fabric. Like it is, there's quite a bit of fabric here with all sorts of United States destinations on it. And so we're going to draw for this right now. The giveaway for next week in celebration, I feel like I'm starting to get stitch stuff in celebration of that. And speaking of Lori Holt's thread, this is the perfect giveaway. I got a little gift bag from Riley Blake Designs that they have given to me to give away to you guys, which is super nice of them. And so in this gift bag, you get some pretty pins. You get some All right. Okay, let's just look. You get some pretty pins. You get these stitch markers. You get this charm. And you get a little packlet, a little tiny pack of Lori Holt chunky thread. So all of this little bundle is what you can win next week, during the drawing next week. So what you need to do in order to enter the drawing, be sure that you give us a thumbs up, please. I see that there are a number of you out here. Please give us a thumbs up. And please be sure you comment below. I have asked a question in the description box. I can't remember what it is, but answer that question in the comments below after the video is done. Please also be sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Please be sure you're following Happy Little Stitch Shop on Facebook and Instagram. And please spread the news about our YouTube channel. Please let other people know that we're trying to grow this business, and welcome them to come and join our community and share all about Happy Little Stitch Shop. So once you do all those things and you comment in the section below, then you will be entered into the drawing for this bundle of Lori Holt goodies, which I will draw for next week on our live stream on Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time right here. Now, let's draw for this right now. Here we go. Not a ton of comments last week, so you've got a good chance of winning if you commented. The winner is Margaret Miller. Congratulations, Margaret. Please reach out to me and send me an email at happylittlestitchshop@gmail.com to claim your prize, and then I will get this in the mail to you. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here with me today. Let me see. Yeah, a little packlet. Her thread is awesome. I have become obsessed with Christmas tree. My sister just bought that. Oh, she did. I love that panel, says Sherry. I keep looking at the snowed in quilt in the background and feel with the right Halloween fabrics, it would be great witches. That's a good idea. This would be great for so many things, I feel like, and it went together so quickly. That's a great idea, Gayleen. I will shout you out on our next Flosstube. Thank you, Colleen. Congrats, Margaret. Yay, Margaret. Congrats. Please reach out to me and claim your prize. And Stitching with the Sisterlies, I mean, for any of you who have not checked out their Flosstube, you should do so. But I think the majority of my people have checked out your Flosstube already. I think I would be news to some of your people, but I don't think you're news to my people. My favorite season to make when creating would be fall. Fall is my favorite season. I love all the colors, reds, orange, yellows. It's so beautiful. I agree. Summertime is my favorite. Oh, you guys are all answering the questions right now. That's right. That's the question that I asked. My favorite season to create would be Christmas. Okay, so be sure you answer those questions after the video ends in the comment section. Otherwise, I don't see the live feed, and then you don't get entered into the drawing. So be sure that after the video ends, you enter those answers in the comment section. Okay, you guys, what is the chart that Lori and Annie are stitching with us? It is called Brick House Sampler. It's this one by With Thy Needle and Thread. They are stitching it with us, and I'm so excited about it. It's so cool of them to stitch with us. I'm really pumped. Okay, thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. All sorts of goodies are coming into the shop every day, so keep an eye on that website, and we will be back with you next week on Thursday. Have a fabulous week. Please have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again next Thursday. Happy stitching, everybody. Take care.